All right, here we go. See, I sent out an invite. See who comes on. Tim will be mad because I didn't promote this ahead of time, but it's first trial at this, so we'll see how it goes. Christmas Eve. Um, as people join, let me know how the audio is. Let me know. I mean, this is obviously first one, so give me some feedback on what to improve. Right now, the only two things that I know of that I'm limited by is the battery in my camera, because I'm using my Sony camera. I don't want to use the webcam because it's awful. So battery in the camera, that's going to be one of my first upgrades, is getting the AC adapter so I can leave that sucker plugged in. And we'll see where the audio goes from there. And then ultimately probably some better lighting. But yeah, we'll see. So get some people to join here. And there. I definitely need to learn how to have multiple screens going. So this is a learning experience on a lot of things. So even if no one signs in, it gives me a chance to play around and see what I can do to improve. Because there's a lot of live streams now. There's a lot of live streams. So it seems like something that should probably learn how to do and do better. For sure. My overall goal, well, my first thought is I want to be able to get people on that have been in some of the more recent videos and kind of go over, little backstories and things like that in the videos. I think it'd be interesting. Obviously, they're my friends, so should just be fun anyways. But I think just to give some background or behind the scenes stuff for some of the more recent videos would be pretty cool. I'm stretching out how long it takes me to do videos now. I did once a week for 3 years, and I'm learning that the longer I wait and the more footage I collect between videos, I feel like the better the videos are. So there he is. All right, sir.
Well, hello.
Ooh, my speakers work.
Hey,
You've like this boomy, sultry voice in stereo.
boom. It's very the women like it.
Yeah. Well, I
Check
mean, come on,
check
can
the
you blame
shirt
them?
though.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It was
That
free
is a
too.
killer shirt.
Cool. Dude, it was so cool. It showed up at my house for free. It was like free, and then another one was free. How weird.
Right. I'm telling you, we should have waited. I could have shown up dressed like Santa and just dropped off shirts for you and a mug.
That would have been kind of cool. Where's everybody else at?
I have no idea. We have 2 people watching, and I'm pretty sure it's you and me. So
All right, so just so I know, basically this is like will be public or no?
yeah, this is public on YouTube now. So
Okay.
it's not going to Facebook or anything. Like, I can do that and have it go to several platforms, but I kind of want to just try the YouTube thing first and figure it out. So, and I can always
Nice.
delete it. It doesn't matter. So,
No, I was just curious. So,
Yeah.
if people show up and just start doing a bunch of racist things, then we could probably delete that.
Yeah, we just take them out. So hopefully the people that are invited won't be doing that, but
No, I agree.
yeah. So anyhow, what's the big plans for Christmas?
Family, family, family.
That's what it's about, huh?
That's what they say.
We just dropped to 0 viewers.
So there was 2 other people other than us. Then
Apparently, yeah.
we don't count.
No. Well, I'm actually
Okay.
not watching, which is funny too, because this with StreamYard, there's a thing where it's like, oh, click to watch this on YouTube, but then it takes you to another tab, and it's like you're leaving your live stream. I'm like, well, why did you even give me that option? This is stupid. Like, I don't know why that's a feature.
Interesting.
But, yeah.
Well, the
So
test is that it does work, so that's
it
cool.
does work, and now we have 4 viewers. So we quadrupled what we had a minute ago.
We
Which
are
is
so
nice.
fancy.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a good test run to use all this equipment that I've done nothing with for a while, for like a year that I've had. So, because I don't like making videos with it. Oh, hold on. We got something in the chat that's clearly spam, but it's a lot of words.
That's a lot of spammy.
It's a lot of spam. Or that's Tim. It's very possible that's Tim.
I think that was a little too elaborate to be Tim. I don't even think Tim would go through that much effort.
Well, he's been waiting for this for hours, so he's probably been typing and just waiting to hit send. So
It could be that.
yeah.
Where do you see how many viewers there are?
I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a little eyeball thing in the top there that shows me. So I don't know if that's a StreamYard thing. I don't know if that's a YouTube thing because it's my channel. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's interesting because it went down to 2, but then it's up at 5. Oh, here's John.
Oh,
What's up, buddy?
Hi,
What's up?
I'm here.
Nice.
We see that.
I
What are you
figured
doing?
it out. Huh?
What are you doing?
I just sat down, got home.
Nice.
It looks like there's a stage behind you. Look at your setup. Jeez, oh man.
Yeah, that's my curtain for my bedroom, you know.
Oh,
That's not in the work area, the computer.
Is there a funnel?
What?
Do you have a funnel over there?
I don't know. Maybe. You want to find out?
You're supposed to have a pee funnel behind the curtain.
Well, subscribe to the other page.
Right. Yeah. You got to pay for that content.
Hey, he's on it.
So BMW success tonight. Did you get done what you were hoping to get done?
I got the dents pulled and I got the crash bar made. It's not on the car, but it's made, ready to go on tomorrow. So
Good.
it's getting there.
Crash bar sounds important.
Yeah, I cut the rest of the frame rails out and measurements, and then took square stock to Lester's and cut that and weld most of it together. So I just got to go stick it on the car.
Nice.
So it'll probably fail at the point where I weld it on the car.
Oh, okay. So it's like a breakaway crash bar.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not weld to penetrate.
So the real question is, how long till we can make some street rips with it?
Technically it can go on whenever, but I have no taillights and the battery is just thrown in the back of the car.
So whenever. It sounds totally ready to me.
Maybe tomorrow night will be 100%, like, you know, you can do a burnout.
Yes, Christmas burnouts.
If I pull it out of the shop tomorrow, I will definitely do a burnout. The tires
Nice.
need off anyway.
How'd the filming go?
I don't know about that yet. I was trying to time lapse most of it just because there was a lot of cutting and grinding and, you know, the rate normal doing the same shit over.
Right.
So I was trying to like not do that. So I was like time lapse it all, but Lester and Ryan showed up and they were having the camera like trying to log with it. I'm like, can you guys just set it down and like stay out of the way of the camera? I'm not trying to use any of this audio. I'm just trying to like get the working on it. I did like a walk around and like I talked and filmed with my phone. I was just using the GoPro for time lapse.
Yeah.
But I really don't know what I'm doing. I haven't other than a little bit I did on my phone and just kind of seeing if I liked how I was talking. But
Yeah. Well, you gotta start somewhere.
after a shower, I'm probably going to try to transfer all over to the computer and start looking at it and see if anything's usable.
Yeah.
And then try to figure out how to edit a video.
Nice. How much footage did you take with the GoPros?
I feel like I got at least an hour or two worth of footage, but
Oh.
I don't know. Trying to keep it going while I was working, but between batteries dying and everybody grabbing it, I don't know. Hopefully I got a decent amount.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, an hour you should be able to come up with a good 8 minutes of, decent stuff.
Yeah, I wish I would before I cut the car completely apart because it was already halfway cut. But again, it was going to be all the same stuff anyway.
Right.
How much cutting do you really want to watch?
Exactly. Right.
I mean, I guess if I had like the plasma or whatever, but it was all cut off wheel and sawzall stuff. So how much do you really want to see me do of that?
Even with a plasma, it gets boring. And I think that's where a lot of people, don't realize like less is more when it comes to footage of things being worked on, in my opinion. I start to tune out when I watch something like, geez, oh man, we get it. Like, because most of the time people that are watching that are people that work on stuff. So they're like, yeah, I understand the process. I don't need to see every second.
Unless it's a legitimate how-to video, I don't need to see it all.
Right. Yeah, I had a lot of how-to videos failing me today trying to get this stuff set up. I'll tell you that.
I don't know. I'm glad Lester showed up when he did because I was looking at it about to start cutting and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to make this work. And we started chain links to the quarter panel and pulling it.
Nice.
It looks good from 10 feet.
Yeah, well, that's all. I mean, it's not a show car, it's a drift car, right? You may have raccoons in your trash cans right now.
That'd be my wife. She's out of control.
Just throwing stuff.
Hey, I may come back, but I'm gonna jump off here for a few minutes.
All right, man.
Okay, goodbye, guys.
All right, goodbye. So, yeah. So this is this.
Yeah, I like the setup. Looks good.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I mean, it'll get better, obviously, but it's easier to do it when I feel like it's somewhat professional looking, or at least attempt.
I gotta clean my area up once I transfer everything around again. I just got everything set up down here. So once it's all moved around and I can get the simulator set up better, trying to I guess people videotape them driving in their simulators.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I might try to. I think they do Twitch or something and just see how that works.
Yeah, a lot of the things that people really, really, really watch it makes no sense to me because I'm like, I can't believe that but those are the those are the things that people really, really, really watch. So,
And I catch myself watching the same stuff.
right. Well, there you go. Yeah. So I figure I just wanted to do some trial runs and figure out how to work all this stuff, make sure it all works, and then start coming up with, itineraries or, I want to talk. I kind of want to do like talkovers of videos, like especially the stuff that we do, of like, yeah, this was at night, or this is what we did, or whatever. I think given the background, it's kind of a cool angle because we're the only ones with that information, so it's kind of neat that way.
I like that.
So,
and even just to bullshit with what we're building.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So what do you got? What do you got going on this weekend for Christmas?
I'm gonna go back to the shop and work on the car all weekend. Probably won't do the family Christmas until after the holiday with everybody.
Okay.
But I think maybe something at the house tomorrow night, and then I'm gonna hang out at the shop all day tomorrow and probably Monday.
Yeah.
And since the shop's clear and I have the space in the car, so got to build some seat brackets for the passenger side because I got a new seat for that. Finish out the rear bar and battery box and stuff, and just a bunch of tinkering on the car tomorrow. And then probably spray paint what's there so I can put it back outside Monday night. So I can work in. But I got to pull the. I want to get the injectors over to Surgeon to get serviced.
Mm-hmm. So is that a series that you race in, or is that just like they do so many races a year in Paynesville, or how does that work?
Well, last year was a trial run to make money to improve the track and Lorain County because we're racing Paynesville and Lorain County this year.
Okay.
So I'm not sure about the whole series thing with it yet about competition wise. Mm-hmm. I know that last year at the 3 they did at Paynesville, they did like a cash buy-in, winner take, the pot. But we were talking about doing kind of a points series to kind of a footstep into getting into a higher comp series. Because I would like to compete, mm-hmm. Obviously I'm competitive. We drag race, we, street race. I want to win. I can't go out there and like not be the. How do I win? So
right.
I want
to
try to get something out of it, but the 8 or 10 events that are local next year are just going to be kind of drive events with maybe a competition at the end or a cash buy-in competition, but nothing crazy.
Okay.
But they're like 10 grand to win in a series, but I don't know if I'm able to do that yet.
Yeah. How many cars do they have usually, like last year?
Last year at the Paynesville ones was like 15, 10 people probably competed. At the Pennsylvania one I went to, there was probably 200 cars.
Wow.
But that's like a Pro-Am series where you have like spec stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I would like to go in like 25 if I could figure out the car this year and get it caged and to spec.
Yeah, sure. Do they do much tech there, or is it kind of like the no prep stuff where it's just like show up and break your stuff?
They have like a list of rules, but it's almost like just show up and break your shit as long as your battery's tied down and terminals are covered.
Yeah.
And seats secured and you have a seat belt and a up-to-date helmet. It seems like they don't really care until you get into that the comp series and like Pro-Am and all that stuff. Then they really start to check you.
Gotcha.
It's like almost like a laid-back track rental.
Okay. That's cool. What's up, Corn Freak? I think that's Rob. It's either Rob or Liz. I'm not sure which one of you guys use that screen name, but yeah, we got three viewers at the moment, so we're killing this.
I'm zoning out trying to get my SD card out of my camera trying to maybe get it started to transfer over while I shower later.
Yeah. Do you have a GoPro subscription or anything?
I have the app on my phone, and I think I have the subscription on the computer. I use the little card reader, but I think I've used a different thing to get them off the card every time I've used it.
Okay. Yeah, mine, like the card's nice because it's fast. Like you just dump that stuff on your computer and there it is. But it's so nice when it uploads to the cloud. Like, so when I get home, when I just plug my GoPros in, like it just starts uploading everything to the cloud and then it's there, and I don't have to worry about, then I can use it on my phone or wherever. And I don't have to keep going back into the computer to edit stuff. So that's a nice feature for sure.
I think the first couple times I did it, I was dumping them straight into my drive folders. And then the last time, and that took like 4 hours. And the last time I did it, I did the GoPro app thing on the computer and then transferred them over, and it was like half the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Quarter of it.
Yeah, it's nice.
But I'm not tech savvy at all.
You should have been here today.
I mean, I had enough fun trying to cut and grind this POS car apart.
Yeah.
That note to self, do not hit walls. Even though
There's not like extra points for that in the drift scene?
I thought there was.
Yeah. You get out, you're like, yeah. They're like, great. Now we have to clean that up. You suck.
Like, you left your tail light on the track. I was like, do I need to go get that? I was like, I'll go get that. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, because where's my? How do I do this? Where do I work the computer? The fuck? How do I do this shit? No, not it. Yeah, this is where it takes me when I pull it up. This takes me straight to the GoPro thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice for sure. I think I'm going to have to play with the camera where I have this camera because I'm like, I try to remind myself to look more towards the camera because obviously that's what's filming, but I'm looking down at the computer screen. So it's like, I think if I lower the camera a little bit, that should help a little.
Lower it and angle it up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, the tripod for some reason was like, it wouldn't tighten up. And this is actually Dustin's tripod, and it's like a killer tripod, but that feature wasn't featuring. So yeah, I'll play with that more for next time.
A ladder and a zip tie works great.
Yes.
Till you stab yourself with a pick 8 times every time you move rungs on the ladder.
Right.
Yeah, I also forgot my good SD card, so I may have ran out of memory way through.
That sucks. Yeah, I kind of like whenever I acquire Best Buy points or anything, like I use that towards another SD card, and I just keep upping them. So my goal is to have 256s and everything this year.
I try to just, once I dump them on the computer, just erase them, but then I forget to do that, and then I have all sorts of copies on the computer now.
Yeah.
Like I opened the SD card I had in the GoPro that I had in my case to put in the GoPro, and it had a bunch of motorcycle activity, illegal stuff videos. I was like, oh, I haven't watched a motorcycle video in a long time. I forgot I knew how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
Oh, we used to do that? How did you sell that thing? or some like OG test hits with the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Got me pouring my own puddle, running around the truck, getting back in the truck, doing burnout, backing up, making the lick.
Yeah. Well, you were top secret with that spot for a long time, so that's what you get.
I mean, I told people about you guys about it, is no one knew it. No one came out there.
Right. Yeah. No, it took some time for sure. Get things going.
I mean, I've ran there since I had my Camaro in 13. And then, I mean, we ran the Notch against a couple 750s there 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we were there for a few hours that night. But I didn't like hanging. I never liked hanging out there.
No.
I never liked the one way in, one way out thing.
Yeah, I was against that for a long time at first, but obviously it works, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least it did all last year, you know. We'll see, every year is different.
I was also more sketched out. I was by myself.
Sure.
Like, always a straight up by myself, like pull up, check my, like sitting there by myself, checking my tires, doing a burnout, drive up to the shell around the block real quick, look at a log or whatever, see what it did, maybe go back, or that's when I'd make a hit or two there and then go to a meet. Like,
Right.
All right, nitrous works, truck's doing what it needs to do. If it works from a dig, it will work from a 40.
Right.
And then like Chris and all them were all out in Elyria, so no one wanted to drive out here.
Right. Yeah. Well, and I get that because I don't want to drive to Elyria, so.
Yeah, I mean, but Cleveland's a happy medium for everybody.
It is, yeah. That's a good. Yep. All right. Well, this is 27 minutes in. I think I'm going to end this because, again, this was more of a trial run. I think. Thanks everybody that tuned in and is in the chat. We will definitely do this more, and I will definitely
Wait, there's a
announce
chat?
them and schedule them. There is a chat, yes.
Oh, people have been talking. I haven't seen it. Oh, I've missed that all.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of shit talking about you going on, but I scrolled it up. You can't see it now, so.
Oh, damn. Damn gritters. And the 2 J's and papas.
Right, exactly.
Oh, I can't wait till I have enough money to build me a Tri-5 drift car.
Yeah, that'll get you hated.
Maybe next time we'll talk about the K Fox body.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's, I got to start writing this stuff down in the group chat, and then we'll have like a good list of topics, and I'll bring some van people on here, and we'll get a good mix of stuff going on.
No, I thought I was watching for it, waiting for it to go on while we were still at the shop messing around.
Yeah, I wanted to do this earlier, but the kids were spending a whole bunch of time screwing around. I wanted to watch a movie with them, so we didn't start the movie until really late. So push this all way back. So it was kind of one of those things. But again, it's not. If it was scheduled, then I'd be like, I gotta go. But it's just dicking around. So,
Yeah. Right on.
All right, buddy. I will catch you later.
Yeah, see you later. I will definitely hit you up if I need some help with some of this computer stuff here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Go. All right. Later.
All right. Thanks. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.